Okay, let's get the chat fired up and see if we can get anybody involved in this thing tonight.
That's right. I see. We're live. We're live.
Hey, look at that. We're live.
All right. Looking good.
This is weird. It's like the most annoying Brian's ever been, but I'm okay with that.
I do like Eliminator.
I do too. And a 4-player Eliminator? Who's ever seen that? I've never seen it, actually.
This is my Annoy Adam pinball now.
Oh,
There are 0 people in the chat.
sweet. 0 people.
We did it.
We're streaming live. Okay, wait, Brian, you got to cut that shit out. That's too loud.
I went over here to the fire again.
Mr. Peabody's in the chat.
All right.
Echo, turn off Eliminator Arcade.
Oh, I like this name. Not a bot, Def 9. Not a bot. Definitely number 9.
Right.
Is in the chat. Do you think they're a bot?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. At least not the 9th bot.
Echo, turn off the jukebox.
Why would you ever do such a thing?
Because if I leave the jukebox on, we're going to have background music in a couple minutes.
Oh, we got to turn that off.
And that annoying Budweiser light. Echo, turn off the
Mr.
Bud
Peabody,
light.
welcome to the show.
I guess.
Funny thing is, we don't do this ever. This is like the second time that we've done a guerrilla podcast. And we're, by the way, cheers, ladies and gents. What do you got there? What are you drinking, Mark?
Today I'm drinking a 2020 Pumpkinator.
Nice.
I bought about 40 of these and thinking that, oh wow, they're I'll drink them right away, and I did not. So I still
excellent. Brian, what are you drinking?
Nothing. I'm on call.
On call. All right. Well, someone's got to be responsible.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Somebody called me and said, let's do a show. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. That guy, whoever that guy, he's an asshole. You should not follow that guy around. He'll lead you the wrong way.
I had let my phone run out of power, and so it was charging in the bedroom. So I did... Oops.
That's what I should do next time.
Yeah,
You guys see the cat over my right shoulder?
Is it? Oh, I'm sleeping on the sofa? Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably can't see my dog.
It's actually my left shoulder, but
See
it's
him
hard
right there.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, same thing. Black pets are difficult to see sometimes.
Yeah.
There's Damien down there. What's up, Damien?
Damien. Is he from The Omen?
He's Damian Wayne. He's from the Batman.
Oh, okay. I see.
Is it? Did I mess up my? I don't know.
Big Bad Brad. Hey, guys. Hey, welcome to the chat, Brad. It's good to see you on this totally offbeat guerrilla podcast night.
Gorilla.
Brad fixing a bunch of boards for us.
Yeah?
Oh, which kind? Monitor or game?
Williams?
Robotron, I can't even remember what he fixed. I
Williams?
out of it with the arcade.
We like Brad for his Williams. Cha?
Oh, of course, William. Sorry, Brad. I'm like, oh, that Brad. Brad, I still haven't installed my linear power supply upgrade kit that you gave me, but I covet it. Like every once in a while, I stroke it.
For the turkey shoot?
Yes.
That's don't feel so bad, Mark, because I'm on the 5th year of my Journey Restore. I'm actually going for the longest Journey Restore ever done. I think I've won.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
It's incredible.
Oh, that's sad. That means that I've had those games for 5 years.
Yes, it does.
Oh, was there a trade involved for the Journey?
Well, no, but we went down to Iowa, So, hey, Jackson, look at Jackson's on camera.
All right, looking good.
He looks so good. Jacksity Jax.
He's taken over.
Hey, nice Budweiser sign back there, by the way.
Oh, that looks familiar. Mm-hmm. So wait a minute, that jukebox has like a track sequence where it plays a random song after a certain amount of time?
I think it does. Yeah.
Oh, that's bizarre. I still haven't pulled the trigger on a jukebox, but one day. I like yours, Adam. But you know what? I think there's like a 70s one It's like a wraparound. I know the name for it. It's a quadraphonic.
I've seen that one. It's you're talking about the curved jukebox.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing is cool. It's made by NSM. You should get one. It's really cool. I really like my Rockola. Also 1975, by the way.
I mean, I'm obligated to buy the same jukebox that's in Back to the Future and the 50s Diner.
For sure.
But that reminds me. I don't know if I showed this to you. So I have a flip clock radio.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know if you can see it. It's right here.
Oh, I think
can't pick that up.
Yeah.
But
you could pick it up. Yeah, it was on the show. I think we talked about this on the show before, but this is really cool.
So I got this. I finally got this. Remember I ordered this and now I've received it. So.
And it's a replica of Marty's desk light.
Right. Did I show this already? I'm having deja vu.
No, you have not shown this.
Oh, okay. It's a lot smaller than I thought.
Me too.
Oh man.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Damn it.
Yeah.
This couch is terrible.
A Scooby-Dooby-Dooby.
It's too laid back, or
it's this whole couch is like down. So you just sink into it, and it's
no support.
We have guests that sleep on the couch instead of in guest beds because they're like, no, it's more comfortable.
Oh wow. I have an uncomfortable couch if you'd like to trade, so I can just.
I love this thing, but it's terrible for like you get into it and it's hard to get back off the couch. It takes effort.
Nice. I had a girlfriend like that. I think
we should. What time is it? 7:20 ish.
Sure.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Do we have a show to do tonight? We're gonna do a show.
It's gonna be full-blooded. Wait, there's an introduction that you created. Why don't you read that?
Okay, here we go. Step right up, gaming gurus and pinball wizards, to the one and only Arcade Radio. We've got everything you need to satisfy your craving for gaming greatness with a team of experts. That's us. That's right. Introducing the legends themselves. If you know what I mean. And I'm talking about Adam. Oh, that's me. I'm talking about Mark. Oh, that's you. I'm talking about Brian. That's you. Oh, yeah. These guys are the true masters of the arcade universe. They've got all the skills. They've got all the know-how and the passion to take your gaming experience to the next level, if you know what I mean. And
that's
I
right.
think
Take
you
your
do.
pants off.
I think you do. So let's turn up the dial and get ready to rock and roll with some classic tunes that will transport you back to the golden age of gaming. Get ready to kick it old school. With the likes of Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Donkey Kong, and let the nostalgia wash over you like a wave.
I asked him if he was doing cocaine today earlier.
Sweet, sweet love.
I'm not convinced that he's not. This isn't helping.
Come on down, grab a handful of quarters, and join us for the ultimate gaming adventure. We're Arcade Radio, and we're about to start the show. Ha!
Live from KOYR Studios.
This is Todd Rogers, the king of video games, and you're listening to Arcade Radio.
Let's live it. Let's live it. Let's live it.
Did you know that Chuck E. Cheese was born inside a jar?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's live it. Let's live it. Let's live it. God, I'm sick of that question.
No matter what I say, it draws controversy.
Get down.
Videomania has flipped the universe. So what's the score?
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine.
Is there anybody actually going to listen to this?
No.
Oh my God, that's still my favorite part of the intro is Eugene. We can have Eugene back on before we end this thing, you know.
Yes.
By the way, I'm going to Hawaii sometime at the end of the year.
Oh, nice.
So the show is either going to end and have a couple episodes after, or it's just going to end.
When? Which of the islands are you going to?
Well, I have a timeshare on the island of Kauai.
Hmm.
I actually have friends that are there right now. I'm a little jealous.
Dang it! Are they in your timeshare?
No, actually, It's funny. They're on the there's a vacation property right next door, and they're on that.
Oh.
And I'm like, you guys are literally 50 feet from my resort. Just walk to the left. I mean, seriously, it's so cool. And I'm like, I hope they have a great time. But I'm super jealous. I'd love to be there right now. Although it's raining like cats and dogs.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway,
for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, the weather changes.
It does. But right now, Hawaii is getting hit by rain. It's been for a few days, actually. And last night, by the way, guys, I went to a Hawaiian slack key guitar show at the Dakota in downtown Minneapolis. It was fantastic. 3 Hawaiian guitarists, slack key guitarists, and ukulele players. So cool. Very, very cool. I'm having a little bit of island fever. That's why we're having a show tonight. Hey-o. Thanks for listening in from the Arcadosphere. This is Season 7, Episode 8 of the Arcade Radio Podcast. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, 2023. And the time is now approximately 7:25 p.m. Central. I'm your host, Adam Fableman. I'm joined by my co-host, Mark Spielberg Jr. Shields. And last and least, Paradise Arcade shop proprietor and part-time director of photography, it's Brian Thurston Howell Armitage III. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
All right, we did it.
I mean,
all right, good show, guys.
Yep, exactly. Brian's like, what? You want to do a show tonight? I've got meetings, I got plans, I've got things to do, and you are the last on the list. But Brian is here nonetheless. I love it.
I just finished doing that.
Oh. And, oh my gosh,
let's see.
Speaking of Brian's, look who showed up in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. I'm talking about Brian. I just like to welcome some chatters to the show. Some of our first-time chatters. 01 Ella. Andy, SE. Oh, no, Andy, you've been here before. Big Bad Brad, thanks for tuning in. Kaliko, 1981, we've seen you before. We love you. Welcome to the show. Drapsnat. Oh, I love that name, Drapsnat. It's so good. Mr. Peabody. Not a bot, Def 9. I mean, definitely not a bot. Number 9. Anyway, and we have YTSC James in the chat. I mean, like some of these guys are brand freaking new. That's pretty great. Thanks for tuning in. This is a totally guerrilla episode of the Arcade Radio Podcast. And Mark, what have you been working on?
Today, I finally acquired the last remaining New Wave Toys Replicade.
Oh, what? Oh, so you've actually gotten all of them. So now you got Centipede, Tempest, and all the rest?
Yes. Street Fighter was the last one.
You bought... Okay, just to be clear, you bought the
Yes.
1943, 1942s?
Yes, exactly.
It's so sad.
I know.
They're not really great.
And I have the blue and the brown coin changer / USB charger.
Oh my gosh. You're worse than I am when it comes to being a completionist.
Now, I kind of let go the the white versus yellow T molding because I'm like, that's not enough.
That's true. Yeah.
And I did not buy the conversion Space Ace, that's on the Dragon Slayer cabinet. I bought the original.
Yeah, the dedicated.
Yeah. The dedicated, right? I mean, I may cave at some point, but anyway. So there was some nice guy on eBay, which is it's weird. I'm saying that out loud. I was, making offers, and he was like, "Well, the other ones are selling for this much," and I'm like, "I'm not even gonna. You don't even have a box, I'm gonna put it on my mantle." And I sent him a picture of all the games, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's cool," And so he made an offer to all the people who were watching. Nobody took the bait, and then he accepted my offer. So it's pretty neat.
That's awesome. I love that. And that's how you should do it, right? It's worth what it's worth. It's worth what somebody's willing to pay. So that's good.
And let's see what else. My DeLorean has been in the shop for 3 weeks. I've been waiting on brake parts. Those are finally in, and I should be getting it back tomorrow. I want to do a show in the DeLorean. Have I done that? I don't think I
No,
have.
you haven't.
Yeah, we should try that if I can find some way to stay cool because it's kind of nasty outside. And my last point to bring up is that I was accepted into the TikTok creator beta program. And it differs from the other one. The other one, they would let almost anybody into it, and you get paid like pennies. But this one works out to about $1 every 1,000 views.
Wow.
And so I posted, and you have, but here's the thing. Your video has to retain the viewer for 5 seconds or more.
Okay.
You know, so anybody that is like, forget this,
Yeah.
you're not going to get, you're not going to get paid for that.
Yeah.
And if they downvote your video, you don't get paid for that either. Like they're like, this sucks, you know, so like no money for you.
That's interesting. It's very interesting. I friggin', it seems like cryptocurrency to me.
It is weird. And your video has to be more than a minute long. And all my videos up until this point were exactly 59 seconds. So none of the videos I've done through the whole time are even valid. So I tried making a 3-minute video with my Qbert restore.
Sure.
And, was Brian falling asleep? And
yes,
What, did you party last night, Brian? What happened?
It's been a long day. I had a full day, half day at clinic. Then I had like 5-6 hours of surgery.
Nice.
I'm exhausted.
Dang. And so anyway, post a long video. I made $150. Psh, end of story.
Nice. I love it. Brian, what you working on?
Fire going.
Brian, you got to tell us what you're working on. In fact,
Yeah.
tell us what you're working on tonight.
Well, this is going on at the shop. They sent me pictures while I'm doing surgery. This is what the guys are doing.
Take a good look here. I see a guy sitting on a. What is that?
I don't even know what game that is. I've never seen it in my life.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's pretty cool.
Cycle.
Prop something?
Prop cycle.
Prop cycle.
Oh, interesting.
We picked up a prop cycle, the Smoky Joe's, and the Aladdin's Castle cabinet. The Aladdin's Castle cabinet looks great.
By the way, Smoky Joe is not plural.
It's just Joe?
It's just Joe.
I took a Sharpie and I drew a little S on there.
Good.
Done.
I'm so glad for you. Yeah, you could tell. You know how you could tell Brian's a doctor. He's terrible at grammar and writing.
We did that. I pay attention to the shit that matters. And then I just finished redoing the all the LEDs and redoing the lights over to LEDs in Simpsons.
Huh? Yeah.
So it looks great. And actually, let me grab some and I'll show you guys quick.
Oh God! Don't grab it right on the camera.
No,
we'll get kicked off.
Actually, came in handy.
We'll get kicked off.
No, he's good.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
He says, "Let me grab something." No, you can't do that.
Do you think Brian is one of those doctors that uses the transcribing recorder and then somebody writes it down later?
I don't know. Hey, by the way, 01Ella back in the chat.
Oh wow,
Alice Hydra back in the chat.
So this, I use this to. So this is this little tool. So some of the guys send out these tubes for changing bulbs.
Oh yeah, yep.
And you can easily like stick it over a bulb and grab it. I added the stick so you can actually go. So if you take it, I'll just break it because I had another one that was working. But so now you've got this like little 6-inch handle to go down like little pathways, get behind stuff. And if you get on a bulb, you can actually turn it. It's like a universal joint. So I was going under ramps, past plastics without taking the whole thing apart. I had every light except one without taking anything except the mini play field and like 2 plastics off.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
You should sell that as a tool.
Well, I mean, that's 50 cents a tubing and a dowel.
$10.
All right, sell it for $3.
But I'm not going to grab the lights. It's not worth getting off the couch.
Sell it
How's
for
Susan's
no bucks.
leg? What's going on?
They work great. And then everybody kept going, oh, you should use this and use that. And I'm like, this really, to get down into little places, worked wonderful. So anyways, that's it.
Crazy. Yeah. And like to new chatters that are tuning in, like right now, they're like, who the hell is the guy that has the, exercise ball and a keyboard next to him? That guy's not as cool as the guy with the Pong machine. I'll tell you that. Or the Budweiser machine and the 3 pinballs and a jukebox behind him. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I have an exercise ball a sleeping cat, and an Apple II GS from 1987.
That's the cool one. I can't even see.
Yeah. Eliminator, 4-player. I mean,
yeah.
I think that's much better than hockey. I mean, don't get me wrong, bubble hockey's cool, but I would rather play Eliminator.
Oh, that's nice view.
Yeah, so what have I been working on in the last week? Oh, I don't know, absolutely friggin' nothing. I just thought, let's do a show tonight because it'd be super fun, and I like arcade shit. So, hey guys.
I heard you cleaned your place up a little bit.
Oh yeah, that was really fun. I actually, I'm about ready to have guests again. I actually unearthed my 65-inch OLED TV that I bought last spring, and I watched Picard. Yeah, episodes 1 and 2, and tonight episode 3's on. Nice. After the show, you know what I'm doing? Go to sleep. But then I'll watch Picard. No, I might actually watch it right after we're done here. In glorious high def on my OLED TV. So fun. Mark, what do you think of the new season, by the way?
I like it. My buddy Terry, who I know from the DeLorean Time Machine community, is the showrunner. And so I'm kind of weirded out. He was also a showrunner on 12 Monkeys, which was pretty good.
But
this is like
show.
Killing me. Yeah, the TV show 12 Monkeys.
Yeah.
Which was, pretty low budget. But this doesn't seem to be the same. So.
Picard actually, if you haven't watched it, it's if you're a fan of the original Next Gen, this is the season to watch.
Right.
I mean, I like the first 2 seasons myself, but they're really doing. Well, let's see. My friend Matt put it best. He says, "I know they're calling it fan service." He says, "Well, I do feel serviced."
Yes.
Which is fine, right? Like, it's finally do something for the fans.
I agree, but I mean, it's really weird. Like I said, I know the dude. I don't even know how the hell he used to be a production assistant on The Next Generation.
Huh. Oh, so, I do have something I can tell you I'm working on. This is super embarrassing, and I've already told Brian off the air. But
yes.
So for many years, okay. So when I got back into this hobby, full tilt, beyond Miss Pac-Man and my Robotron cocktail and my Tron cocktail, which I had, those were my 3 games when I started out. Shortly after that, I added a number of vector games to my collection. It started with Star Trek.
Nice.
Dedicated upright Star Trek. I always loved the cockpit, and now I have a cockpit. But at the time, this was what I could get. So I got this dedicated Star Trek cockpit, and I got a Tempest, and Tempest was actually sort of like just it happened to be a good grab at the time, and then a Star Wars came up, and I've told this story on the air before, but essentially what happened is I drove to Hudson. We loaded this thing in my Ford Escape, and I had the whole thing inside the car, and it was so big that my head was against the front windshield as we drove home. And I had the game for about a month, and then it died. All of a sudden, all the TIE fighters and stars disappeared, and you couldn't pass the first level. And I was like, okay, this sucks. So then I got a Clay. You guys know who Clay Cowgirl is, right?
Of course,
right.
I've been yelled at him by. Wait, no, not Clay, is it?
No, Clay's a good guy. And,
so Clay's not the one that yells at me. Is it Mike or something? I don't know.
Could be, but I know Brian. You talked to Clay, right?
Oh, Clay, yeah.
He's like a super genius in the arcade world. Anyway, he made this Empire Strikes Back Star Wars unified board before anybody ever did it. And there's a switch that you put in your cabinet, and you can switch between the Star Wars and the Empire Strikes Back. It's super cool, right? So I bought this thing, and it replaced the board that was on my machine. And then recently, I had Paradise Arcade Shop do the repair on my Star Wars board, and guess what? 10 years ago, actually 11 years ago, I bought a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back kit from Vector Labs. Now, the cool thing about their kit is you can do a button combination. You can switch between Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. So that's really cool. Except for the fact that when I took it out of my storage and put it into my newly fixed board, it didn't work. So I emailed back and forth. I'm like, this is the first time I'm using this thing in 10 years, you know? And he's like, he's probably like, who buys this thing and then doesn't put it in for 10 years? That was me. So anyway, it doesn't work. He says, send the whole kit back. I'll make sure it works and I'll send it back. So he does. Everything, it takes a couple of weeks, sends it back. I got it back 3 days ago. I put it in my Star Wars machine and I put the prom board in backwards. Have you ever put anything in backwards in an arcade game before, Mark?
Yeah, well, you see the notches not matching anything else, and you're like, oh my God, what have I done? And then
it's too late.
I've never destroyed a chip that way, though.
Oh my God. I turned on this thing and I fried the two chips that he had on there. The magic smoke came out of the machine.
It was the magic smoke.
And it was a burning smell. And I was like, oh my God, I've turn everything, shut it down, shut it all down. Oh my gosh, they're dying. And so, yeah, I immediately emailed him and I said, I'm a dumbass. I screwed up and I put it in the prom board backwards. I said, can you sell me another one? He said, sure. He writes me back. He says, sure, I can sell you another one. Be $35. Or you can just send me your other one back and I'll fix it for you and send it back.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that was really, really cool. So anyway, the board has been sent off to Vector Labs. I'll have it back probably in a week or so. And I'll put it in the right way this time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's what she said. And so, yeah. We have an audience.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on. What do you say we do some gadgets right now? I think it'd be super fun if we do some gadgets.
I always felt that the true stars at Atari was engineering.
Oh, you're an inventor.
Yes, I am.
What have you invented?
A lot of things.
Like?
Like a lot of things. Like things that you've heard of.
Like?
Well, things that you will have heard of, okay? Patents are pending.
Arcade gadgets with Brian McLeod.
Welcome to the gadget segment. So we actually do have a bunch of new stuff up in the store, despite Susan having broken her leg last week.
Oh my.
We have listed up a bunch of products by the guys at ADS Bits. So
by the what?
I talked about this last time, I believe. They have a lot of actually really neat parts. Some of the notable things are they have a 1-ROM Williams board. So it's you can replace all of your Williams ROM boards with a single kit. It uses a 512 memory chip. They also have they also have a couple of neat boards for replacing the transistors on your black and white and color vectors. Quad Poke eliminators, Tempest to Quantum to Tempest, board adapters. So a lot of cool stuff. Go and check it out on the Paradise site. Type in ADS Bits and it'll pull up all their stuff. Soon to come in the next week.
That's what she said.
Is we will be having Black Widow, Gravatar, and Major Havoc, as well as Lunar Lander on the site.
Nice.
And the dog is upset because I'm talking on the podcast instead of paying attention to the dog.
Jackson is so pretty. That dog is so good looking.
Look at
He
that.
basically said, like, you're done.
It's like, I'm proud of my... Yeah, look at that.
I mean, seriously, that dog is a good looking dog. Mark.
So check out the site. There's a lot of neat stuff there. These guys have done some really creative things. They also, the other thing they put up is the widget board. All of these are done as build your own, so they're a little bit cheaper. But if you're not up for that, then
go suck it. That's what.
Suck it. We may be doing some assembled products later. There are no plans for that right now. So I actually am going to be building myself up 3 or 4 Star Wars interconnect boards. I've got some that are bad.
Okay. Right on.
Sweet.
Over to you, Adam. Oh, that's
Over to you, Adam. What's your segment?
The Arcade News, arcades, and all industry and non-arcade openings, selected celebrities, world record holders, operators, going out, conventions. The Arcade News.
We interrupt the ventilated electric.
And now, the Arcade News with
Adam Stevens.
That guy's a total dick. But we're gonna do some news. Oh, by the way, these look kind of familiar. Anyway, from IGN, Atari is releasing a $1,000 box set for its 50th anniversary. Actually, they already did, and it's already sold out. But Atari is celebrating its 5th anniversary in style with a $999.99 collectible box set that features 10 Atari 2600 cartridges with reimagined artwork, acrylic toppers, and the light that lights up when inserted into the console. Bing, bing. And there will be about 100 of them made worldwide.
What?
Yeah, they're already gone. What do you think they're going to go for on eBay? I don't know, probably $2,000.
Ugh.
At least double, right?
Let's make some bootlegs.
Yeah. As detailed by Atari, these cartridges, which hold Adventure, Missile Command, Warlords, Super Breakout, Crystal Castles, Haunted House, Yar's Revenge, Centipede Asteroids, and Gravitar, also feature a remastered version of their original key art. Which I don't really know what that means. It means they screwed up somebody's original art.
Key art.
Also included in the cardstock posters, instructional manuals and bonus material. Hard enamel pins. I like hard enamel pins. Hard enamel pins are so great. Patches, certificates of authenticity, and digital copy of each game that can be played on the Atari VCS Mark II, as I like to call it, because the first Atari was called the Atari VCS. I don't know how they get away from just calling the VCS. They should have to call the VCS Mark II. Anyway, Mark, do you agree?
I do, actually, yes.
Anyway, if that wasn't enough, there's more. When you pull all 10 cartridges together, they display the Atari 50th anniversary logo, making it the perfect item for any collector out there. So you have to get this thing. The collection is currently in pre-production. Atari notes that the artwork is subject to change. Pre-orders are now open. And those who wish to secure one have already missed the window because they are sold out. Anyway, also, if you're interested, there's an AI-generated design of the 3 gaming chairs based on the Atari 2600 if you go to this Instagram link, which we're going to put in the chat right now. Okay?
Is it in there? Am I doing it?
That's what she said.
Oh, man.
Did she say that? Oh, that's so.
Who will paste it in fast enough? I did it.
Oh, we both did it at the same time.
We double did it.
Oh, we both did it at the same time. That's what she said. Oh.
Nice.
Gosh, we are so old.
I know.
Like all the young Twitchers that tune in are like, how did these old guys figure out how to use Twitch?
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah. And by the way, we've got a major TikToker here. Am I even pointing the right way? I don't know.
I'm to your. I know you're right over there. and Brian's down there. So.
So Brian, are you allowed to talk about this meeting that's coming up, or no?
I need to jump on. I have a meeting with Tato in a few minutes.
Oh.
For the handoff. I will say we have. I can't say what it's specifically about, but Atari is coming to town in April to meet with us to discuss potential collaborations and future projects, quite possibly involving some of the reboot games that you've talked about.
Interesting. I would love to see that.
Are they coming to town by just coming to the same town they're in, or?
Yeah. No, so the CEO lives here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Wade.
He lives here in the summers. In the winters, evidently, he is now in LA. He winters in LA.
Smart.
Yeah, that seems
but
wise.
The rest of the executive team, CFO, it's going to be pretty cool. They're talking about some big stuff. So I can't get into too many details, but we've already been asked to take over 1 or 2 games that are being produced under their label.
Yeah.
Aside from stuff, and actually both of the cocktails behind me will be redone.
That is
not
actually
that one,
really cool.
but these 2.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Well, so
I do need to jump. So I got to get ready for this meeting.
All right.
And I will talk to you guys soon.
Okay,
Tell
man.
them I said hi.
Yeah.
No,
Will do.
Don't do that.
Like Mark says hi. They'll say
They'll be
something
like,
in Japanese I won't understand.
Who is this Mark?
Yes.
Who is
know him?
Mark Fellers?
No.
Oh,
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
And the
Thanks for
camera's been
joining,
stuck on
Brian.
me the whole time. Like the chatter's like changed the camera. This is really sad.
Oh, it was pointed on you the whole time.
It
So
was
when I
totally.
was pointing down, nobody saw that.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I'm gonna just adjust it so it's just you and I. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Brian gets on. Oh, I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Okay. Where was I?
I don't know. This show has just gone off the rails.
All right.
Yeah. So
We lost a viewer. Oh, oops.
His name was Brian Armitage.
Sure.
Totally.
Oh, that's right. That's exactly who we lost.
Oh, I'm gonna make myself bigger. How we go? There we go. No, it's too big. Yeah. How about that? Yeah.
Andy says, "Snazzy chair. I wonder what that will cost." Well, they don't exist, so that would be a be a good question. I would love to have one of those. It's pretty cool.
Poor Brian. He's not on the show anymore.
That's all right.
Let's make. Yeah.
Where are we at? How about start my segment? Yeah.
What segment
Oh man,
is that?
this
Oh,
means
yeah,
I
here we
have
go.
to keep. I have to. Well, we'll find it.
Back in '82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin quarter mile.
Back to the cave with
Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Back to the Cade. I start my segment by giving you some Back to the Future news. Believe it or not, after 30 some odd years, there's always Back to the Future news every other week. This week, they announced the cast of the Broadway musical version of Back to the Future. And
this is weird to me. Like, I thought they already did all that.
They did it in London. They started in Manchester. I saw it on opening night there. And then they brought it to the West End of London.
Mm-hmm.
And then now they're bringing it to Broadway in New York City.
Oh, excellent.
So the show that's in London will close, and then some of the cast will come over, and they announced how much of that cast will make the transition. And so Roger Bart, who has played Doc Brown since the opening night in Manchester, he will be coming along. Hugh Coles, who is amazing as Marty McFly's dad, George McFly, he's coming as well. So we've got a misplaced Brit and a proper Brit coming.
Nice.
And Casey Likes, who just got off of the Broadway play Almost Famous, he's going to be playing Marty McFly.
Oh, good.
It is a lot of fun. I would love to go to New York and see it with you. Or whoever.
I would love to see it. I would love to do that.
Double date in New York.
We should totally do that.
Done.
I think it'd be fun. Let's get tickets. Let's stay near Madison Square Garden, and
okay.
I think it'll be fun.
Why do you like the area around Madison Square Garden?
I just know there's like a cheaper Marriott over there. We could stay.
Oh, nice! I got points there.
Yeah, me too. We could totally do it for free.
Done.
That's what she said.
Well, the show opens, I think August 3rd, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it'll be our birthday month.
Oh yeah.
We should go for our birthdays.
Yeah, August 3rd is opening night. Previews start at June 30th, so
we could do we could have like a birthday celebration show.
Why not?
Live from New York.
It's Thursday Night Live or something. I don't know. We'll still be in the season. It's perfect.
Right. You know. I mean,
It's funny. Mr. Peabody's talking about the Chanhassen Dinner Theater. I've actually seen something there before. Have you been to the Chanhassen Dinner Theater?
Sadly, I have not ever been there. I've been I've been to many small theaters in Minneapolis and the surrounding areas, but I've never been to Chanhassen.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think.
Well, now that we're done with this Back to the Future news, I only have one question.
What's in the juke?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's in the Juke. Sorry, I noticed that we don't have video. I should know this. Welcome to the Season 7 edition of What's in the Juke. It's the Game Within a Game Within a podcast. Today, we feature super short, isolated audio tracks from 1982. If you can guess the title of the song, you will get
half point.
If you can guess the name of the group, you will get
half point.
Guess both?
Full point.
Correct. If you do not know either, please fight it amongst yourselves. Oh my God. Now that the fighting is over. Now that the fighting is over, let's
begin.
Okay,
right.
Here comes your first track. It's going to be a short run. Oh, wait, these look familiar. Okay.
What?
I remember this from another show that may have been totally lost.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. You would never do that to a show.
Chatters, what do you got going? Let's try that again. Oh my gosh, Mr. Peabody is correct with After the Fire.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Mr. Peabody. But who's singing it? Oh, we've almost...
Well, that is After the Fire singing it. But so it's Dear Commissar, which is... I guess we could give that to Brian. Because he did Commissar Dare. Right?
Okay, very nice. Very nice.
For both
Points
those fellas.
recorded.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, your next track.
Oh, Johnny Ride.
I hate this song.
What? How can you hate it?
It's so terrible.
I knew people that were named Eileen at work, and I would play it every time they walked by.
Brian says that hurt you, didn't it? Then he went in backwards. Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, this song.
Oh, Johnny Ride.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so awful.
Looks like you got it with Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come on, Eileen.
Okay, Andy and Brian. I think we should maybe deduct a point for being vulgar.
Oh man. Okay, so he's back down to 1 point.
Half point. Full point.
Okay, you guys. Next track.
It's got everything that I desire.
We just did this song.
What? No, it's a different song that they had.
We did this song not long ago, right?
A different song.
It's got everything that I desire.
Nice pork. Oh yeah, I want Andy. Is okay? He gets a full point for that.
Yeah.
Answer.
Okay, Andy.
Right.
Nice.
Full point.
I want Andy. I just think
crazy.
that was great. That was smart.
Rock with Bow Wow Wow. Back to 1.5 points.
All right. For the first three songs, we've had After the Fire by Dare Commissar. We've had, Dare Commissar by After the Fire. And then we had, right? Isn't that right?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
Come on Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. And I Want Candy by Bow Wow 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 Wow. Right?
Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Next track is.
Yes, I must be done. Shed a pocket full of horses.
Oh. Who has a pocket full of horses these days?
That really hurts.
That's a lot of horses in a pocket.
Right.
Huh. All right. So they do. Prince is correct.
Good job, Proc.
Yep. And Little Red Corvette is correct. That's a full point.
Dang, killing it tonight.
Nice work. Okay. All right. That was Little Red Corvette by Prince before he was known as the artist formerly known as Prince, and then known as Prince. Okay, here we go.
I buy the product and never use it.
Oh, my God.
Is that band still touring, I wonder?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's too bad.
He was in another band, though, the guy. Yeah, he was. It is Wall of Voodoo, not House of Voodoo. You were close. Mexican Radio is correct. Mexican Radio, Wall of Voodoo, Mr. Peabody, and Proc get to,
Half point.
Points split across.
Nice. Okay. All right, here comes your next track.
And all the world is football shaped.
That is an awesome clip.
I know.
I probably said that the first time we played it.
Yeah.
That
What? We've never played this. What are you talking about?
And all the world is football shaped.
I'm guessing that's XTC.
There you go.
It's just a guess.
Mr. Peabody got that?
Yeah, he totally did. No Clue is not correct. Okay, so we know it's XTC, and I think we have to give it to Mr. Peabody.
It's close enough. I don't know who.
Sense is working overtime.
Seneca. Oh.
Yeah,
Man, talk about a weird thing for autocorrect to change senses to.
I know. He got it, though. He got it.
Full point.
Wasn't Seneca somebody on Entertainment Tonight? I don't remember exactly. Anyway.
I don't know. Jessica Seneca. I remember her. She's awesome. I don't know.
Huh.
Oh. Okay, here comes your next track.
She lives in the ocean.
She lives in the ocean.
It kind of fades out.
She
It's butt
lives in
stuff.
the ocean.
Oh, it is Dolby. I think I'll give it Thomas, even. We got it. Half point in there. Blinds me with science. Science. I think that's close enough, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Half point.
For Brian, half point for Andy. Nice work, guys. All right. Here comes your next track.
Baby smile.
This was in the beginning of Chasing Ghosts Beyond the Arcade with Walter Day
Oh.
and the gang. It's a great song.
I miss Walter.
Baby smile.
Yeah, we lost a whole episode with that guy last season.
Yeah, we should interview him but just say everything from like when it was that same
Yeah, we
day.
don't even have to say we lost it. We'll just talk to him and he'll just say all the same things.
He won't even remember the last
That's right.
year.
We'll get him to say exact same things.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. Yeah. Space Age Love Song is correct. Flock of
Nice.
Seagulls is correct. Who got those?
Proc got Space Age Love Song and Flock of Seagulls as well.
Oh, that's a full point.
Full point.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Here comes your last track.
Last one.
You know you're missing out on something.
Oh, I love that song. Okay, let's do it again.
You know you're missing out on something. Again.
Yeah.
I mean, Karate Champ. Come on, that's the best game ever made. And I want to say, like, Ryan, who hasn't been in the audience in a long time, we haven't seen him in a long time. He's the one that suggested we do that.
Interesting.
Like, first season, he's like, you guys should have some Karate Champ sounds. That'd be really funny.
Well, it looks like Mr. Peabody got
Half point.
a half point for Flock of Seagulls.
Oh,
And
this is the
Proc
last one.
got Look
Flock
of
of
Love.
Seagulls is gone.
Oh, crikey.
He got the whole thing. ABC, Look of Love. But Look of Love, Brian got half of that. So Brian gets half point.
Half point.
And Mr. Peabody gets half point.
Well,
Half
the results are in, and Brian got 5 points. It's the clear winner. That's right, Mr. Peabody with 3 points, and coming in third, not too far behind, Andy with 1.5 points.
And who's the loser tonight?
Well, that's Andy, but that's okay. Who's the loser? The 1980s. Hey, your consolation prize is we don't give a crap.
We used to give away prizes, but it's too freaking expensive.
I still have presents to send to Netropolis. So.
Hey, is anyone missing an ET tape? Because I can send you one. If you need an ET tape, I've got it.
Nice.
Yep.
Is there a voicemail tonight?
Let me check. Okay. Oh, Mark, how do you know these things?
It's on my show notes, but okay.
There is a voicemail, and it's...
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. You're not even going to believe who it's from.
Is it a long-lost voicemail, maybe, from last year?
Thank you for calling 612-548-GAME. This is Arcade Radio. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey, everybody. It's your buddy, Bob Zarzadek, control panel expert and technician. I'm in Washington, D.C. with my new girlfriend, Yara. Check out all the
Wait
sites.
a minute.
Yeah, she's still teaching me all sorts of fun Ukrainian phrases. So far, I know how to say, I need $10,000 so I can buy a car, as well as the follow-up, I'm keeping my new car in storage, so don't ask me about it. Yeah, we love touring the hallowed grounds of the District of Columbia. We slipped into one of them busier buildings that had, people hovering all around it. But we got totally stopped by Senator Ted Cruz's welcome committee. Yeah, they only frisked me twice, and then they asked if I was from California. Isn't that weird? Yeah, so is that Ted guy related to Tom Cruise or Penelope Cruz or the Carnival Cruise? Yeah, we left there and then we hit up that In-N-Out burger. I had a meal and she had a diet iced tea. Wasn't that cute? Yeah, so anyway, back to you guys. Glad to hear it's Walter Day today.
Oh,
celebrate
no.
all the Walters that are out there, huh? That's nice. Walter Matthau and Walter Cronkite, John Walters. Yeah, the classics. Hey, I'm out of here, okay, fellas? You have a great show. Zarzadek out.
What the hell?
That sounds awfully familiar.
It's like he heard you talk about Walter Day.
I know. It's very weird. The show is very weird tonight. It's very weird.
Unusual.
Oh, chatters. Oh, what shall we talk about? Hey, guess what? We're going to have a whole bunch of new guests on coming up in the next couple weeks, which I think is going to be really fun. Look who... 8-Bit Turn is in... 8-Bit Burn is back in the chat tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, and now she left a little bit, and then she came back. So Andy's in the chat, Big Bad Brad, of course, and Chuck Orozco, my good friend Carlitos from Mexico City. I love it. It's good to have you. Welcome to the show, buddy. I haven't seen you in so long. I need to come down and visit you. We got to figure out how to make this work. Okay, so Chuck, good to see you. Kaliko 1981, welcome to the chat. Commander Root. Oh, you've been here before. We love you. Welcome back. Drapstat, welcome to the chat. Gamers and streamers, you have been sticking with us. It must be all the,
the streaming and the gaming.
It has to be. It's been the streaming and the gaming.
Or the gaming and the streaming.
Or
I'm not sure.
that's what she said. That's probably.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, and Kata, or Kata. Welcome to the show.
I think that's Klingon for... Is that my shoe?
Kata! Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, spoiler alert. If you've been not watching Picard, the second season, Worflake actually lopped someone's head off.
Yes.
It's pretty... That was last week. It was pretty cool. Because, they always use the Batleth. The Batleths were always used in Next Gen, and they were never used. They were just clubs, They hit people, they knocked them over, didn't do anybody.
Right. You hit me with the wood part. Don't hit me with the wood part.
Right.
Hit me with the...
No, cut my head off with the blade.
Right. Finally.
Be a warrior. So finally a Batleth gets used in its proper way. It was really quite good. Lurks. I love that name, Lurks. I've just been hanging around here. And by the way, guys, you don't even know I'm here, but my name is Lurks. I love it. Okay, Mr. Peabody, longtime listener, good friend of the show. Welcome back. And hey, congratulations on your your achievement tonight in the game. It was so good. Not a bot Def. I cannot believe that this Not a Bot guy or gal is still here. They are fantastic. Oh, and Brian Proc. And who's Tinaref? I love it. And Yitzy James, welcome to the show. You know, I'm a little sad my friend Ice Cold Joe doesn't know what's going on, but he's pretty savvy about it being on every other Thursday because this is a Guerrilla Podcast Arcade Radio show. We don't even know how long we're going to be going on tonight, right, Mark?
That's right. We may go for 4 hours.
Yeah, we may go for 4 minutes.
Yes, more likely. Not that we're running out of content.
But we are. So, okay, Mark.
Okay, go.
We're good. Let's do some arcade back and forth. First of all, I want to talk about the show a little bit. We've had a lot of guests on the show.
Have we? I mean,
we have. It turns out we've done a lot of guesting on the show.
Interesting.
99.999%, which I've been present for. So, what I'd like to ask you, Mark, is if we could have any guest back, any guest.
Yes.
Who would you have?
Oh, have them back?
Yeah, any guest.
Let's see. I am a fan of Eugene Jarvis, so that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But for guests that we have never had, the Woz would be neat.
Oh, interesting. I've got this little computer here that's signed by Woz.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can bring him on the show just to verify his signature.
Well, it's funny because like I talked about this on the show before, but I got a breakout and I reached out to him and I got his people responding back to me, and they're like, "Yeah, Steve Wozniak will sign that for you, and I'll give you a certificate out there. It'll cost you $150." And I'm like, "Okay."
Okay.
I paid $150 for that machine, so no. And also, I just wanted to like connect with a guy. I don't want his signature to monetize it. So I'm sorry that he feels that he needs $150 from Adam Coyer in Minneapolis, but I don't want to send it to him. So I'm a little soured on the Woz's like signature model. It seems a little sad to me. It really does.
That is true. Well, then let's move. Let me move down my list of people.
Okay.
Then second, maybe Grady Booch. Have you ever heard of Grady Booch?
I have not. What has he done?
He is the American software engineer best known for developing the Unified Modeling Language, UML.
And what would that have been used in the arcade world?
It's more of an application development thing. I mean, he earned his degree from the Air Force, actually, in 1977.
Okay. I like that.
And as far as arcade games, he's inspired many developers.
So I will tell you guys that one of my dream guests would be Al Alcorn. I don't know why. I just think
that would be me too. I would love that.
Speaking of Pong, Pong's sitting right behind you, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
and also, Wozniak developed Breakout. That's why I wanted him to do that. But really, it all started with Al and Nolan, you know. Right. And we've already had Nolan. We don't need Nolan again.
Yeah, we don't need. He's fun. But Al, yeah.
Wade Rosen, the current CEO of Atari. I think that'd be fun.
That would be easy.
Maybe we should try to get him. He's from Minnesota. We should be able to get him to go.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
What's it like? Is it like when you buy a van that was in a movie and now all of a sudden you're famous because the...
Oh my God, Voices FYC joined us. Welcome to the show. Would you say
welcome,
buddy?
Voices?
So, I always love Voices, Finding Cannibals. I love them. So what did you say, Mark? What was your question?
I don't remember. I've been drinking beer, sir, and so...
Yeah, me too.
Short-term memory loss.
Oh, shit. Water. I got water somewhere. Chatters, what are you drinking right now? Are you having a little Thursday night cocktail or beer? I mean, we're all we should not be drinking on a Thursday night. We all have to go to work tomorrow, right?
Well, tomorrow is F Around Friday, as I call it. After 11 o'clock, we're not supposed to have any meetings at all.
Oh, that's...
So have you ever had anything like that?
We do that Thursdays afternoon. After 12 p.m., we do not have... It's no interruption Thursday. Nice. Which, get this, I spent an hour and a half on a meeting with somebody today during the no meeting Thursday.
No!
Yeah.
When they cross that threshold, I'm like, no!
Yeah, and I got to tell you, it was one of the worst days today. I just, he doesn't listen to the show, and I'm not bringing up his name in case Ice Cold Joe's in the chat, but because I work with Ice Cold Joe. But anyway, this is one of those conversations where like, yeah, you could do this, and he's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, yeah, you can. And it was like an hour and a half, and I'm just trying to make everybody happy at work, and it was a bad situation. So,
Yeah, we had something going on in my work where it was weird. Like somebody did something in production that they didn't do, and they didn't have permission that they shouldn't have done, and they did not have permissions to do. And then they blamed it, and then all of a sudden, this whole other issue got deflected. Like, well, this is really hard to use, and I'm like, what the frick? Open a defect like normal people.
Oh my gosh, I'm reading the chat mark right now, and
There's a first-time chatter, Ice Cold Joe. Hey.
And the first thing I see says, you guys need to have Rick Olenhop back on. He was like our second or third guest.
That would be good. John from the old John's Arcade. Yeah, he'd probably say no. I think I've asked him, but
well, that was a long time ago. But also,
I wouldn't mind, or Fett, maybe Fett. We could, just decide. Whatever. I know he's sourpuss, but it's
Fett and I don't get along. We pretend to get along when we meet and we hang out. He's a Minnesotan.
He does the same thing to me,
but he does not like me. He probably thinks I'm a freaking libtard.
He's probably mad at me that I got I got the turkey shoot out from under him.
Yeah. Also, somebody says we should get Arcade Doc Sean as a guest. Now, is he talking about Sean Fett?
I don't know. Could be.
But
or maybe Zhao. Maybe we can do Zhao.
Zhao would be good.
Cool.
Zhao would do the show.
Right, exactly.
I think he would do the show. And he hasn't done a show in a long time, so I bet he'd do it.
And we should be like, let's talk about your beer and your kids and your fam or something.
There's actually a couple
at this point, nobody knows what Arcade Outsiders is.
There's a couple of Donkey Kong world champions I like to have it, like Henry Chen. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Henry?
Yeah, that's right.
Or is it?
It's not Harry.
It's not Harry. Anyway, Mr. Chen, and then
Okay,
also there's a couple other guests I think in the Donkey Kong world. It'd be fun to have. And we've had Billy Mitchell on. He's such who's a great guest. But I think it would be fun to hear other people's opinions outside of that realm. Although maybe people are tired of it. And by the way, Mark, did you hear about the latest Billy Mitchell news?
He has news? No, not at all.
Oh yeah, there's brand new news.
Okay, finally, let's hear it.
Oh, I shouldn't do this because I don't have the article up, but let me just say the article points out that the new photos surfaced of Billy Mitchell playing on setting a quote unquote world record on a machine that had the wrong joystick. Now, if you ask me,
oh my God, are you joking?
No, I'm not. Now, if you ask me, I think, okay, fine, whatever. It's got to be on real hardware. But if you're playing Donkey Kong on a joystick that isn't even the right joystick, it's hard enough as it is, right? And you just stick some other
I mean, it really goes to show you that his skill is so good that it almost doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter. And I'm so tired of people trying to bury him. I just don't. It gets worse the more people try to vilify him.
But I think he realizes that what is it? What's the saying? All news is good news, or I can't think of it.
All press is good press.
Yeah. I mean,
any press, bad press is good press.
Yeah, close enough.
You know what the funny thing is I'm not even sure that he's, that he hasn't done anything wrong. But the whole point is it doesn't really matter because if you've ever seen the guy play, he's better than anyone that I could imagine.
Right. I mean,
the proof is in the pudding.
He undeniably does it. He has talent. He can do it.
Right.
And if he did something for a prop for a movie, who cares?
Hank Chen. Thank you, Brian, in the chat for giving us.
Yeah.
Hank.
Oh, Doc Mack. We haven't Doc Mack on for a while.
We had Doc Mack on.
I think we may have had him on twice, actually.
Did we? Probably.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. It feels like it. It may be because I interviewed him with John from John's Arcade. But
that could be. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't had Dan Lucen on to totally,
Or how about Don Bluth? Why not try to grab that guy?
Don Bluth. We should get
Bluth? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Don Bluth, I might have a chance of getting him on the show, actually. We could maybe pull that off.
I mean, I would finish my Dragon's Lair restore like really fast.
I just bought Lily a Dragon's Lair t-shirt, and it's fantastic. It's the side art on a t-shirt. What is it?
Have you looked at the butt on Dirk in that side art? He's really got, he must do a lot of squats.
Gosh, I love the, I don't know about you, but the Dragon's Lair arcade replicas are amazing. And the new Laserdisc, we showed them on the show, but the new Laserdisc player that's in there, and it's just like the attention to detail is so cool. Yeah, so lots and lots of guests. We are going to have a guest next week. I can't tell you who it is, but we are going to have a guest. And you know me, I'll get somebody. We'll have some fun talent on. Okay, so let's switching from people on the show, guests on the show. And we've had a lot. Roger Hector was on the show from Atari. I mean, we've had so many people on the show from Atari. It should be called like the Atari Podcast.
Well, almost all the news is typically about Atari. They're always in the news. Whoever they have to generate the,
yeah,
they're always out there.
Yeah, and I love Atari. Obviously, I'm Atari license plate. In fact, I was waiting for Wade to call me and say, "Look, you're gonna have to give me that license plate."
Oh man,
I'm not giving it to him. It's mine, sucker. Yeah, but I will have him on the show. I think it'll be fun.
Does he know you have the license plate?
No, he has no clue. Unless he listens to the show, which I really doubt.
Yeah,
most people that come on the show have no idea what we do, which is hilarious.
I love it. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
They don't realize that we're,
Yeah. I mean,
we've only done like 200.
I mean, honestly, we don't even know what we do. Right?
I mean, we're pretty good at it.
Yeah, we are. We're really good at it.
We put together this show in 10 minutes, basically.
We're so good at this. We can do it anytime you want. This reminds me of the COVID days. We're like, okay, let's do a show every week.
Every week, why not?
Yeah, because that was a great idea. You know who liked that was Billy Seven, and he's not even in the audience tonight because he probably doesn't even know we're on.
He's probably working on something.
He's probably like, And our chat has grown. Hey guys, I want to thank all the chatters that are here tonight. So good to have you here. If you have any questions or you want to say anything outrageous, put in the chat. We love it. If you missed What's in the Juke, we're going to do another one next week, actually. Okay, yes. So, Mark, what have you been listening to? Okay, so I've got like a stack of music here. I went to a show last night. I bought 5 of their discs, which is pretty cool. But I have a stack of discs here right now. What are you listening to?
Well, I am particular to the band run by Mr. Jeff Lynne, named Electric Light Orchestra.
ELO!
Yes. And I discovered that they, recently recovered some of their older songs, like some that were sang by other people.
Sure.
Like Xanadu. I mean, and they did it a while back. So, yeah, I've been sort of re-listening their entire oeuvre. What's that? Those are cool pants. Are those your Jamie Jams? What's happening down there?
Oh yeah, so
you can't hear
my
me.
butt crack there.
No, you were safe.
That's good. But check this out. Yeah, those are my jockey shorts. Okay, here we go. This show's getting sexy.
Uh-oh.
All right. So I just bought this the other night.
Oh, nice.
So this is.
Let's look at the tabs that Adam has open. I don't see porn, but okay.
Yeah. Do you have this one?
Out of the blue. I don't. I mean, everything I'm listening through Apple Music, basically.
Yeah, this is a good record.
Physical media must be cool, man.
Now, also, I bought this this week. That was ELO Out of the Blue, and this one is
Aretha
Franklin's first 5 records.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's fantastic. And I bought this. a little Bill Withers, 3-disc collection from Capitol.
Oh wow!
It was.
I don't think I'm familiar with Bill. I mean, I probably know his music.
Yeah, Ain't No Sunshine.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. He's got at least 3 big hits, but this is full of his music.
Just the two of us. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
Lean on Me, my God.
Yeah, some good stuff there. Well, Lean on Me is was made popular more by other bands, but yeah, he does a version.
They're always like, this one has been covered. You know, I during the 90s I had a 50s and 60s phase where I just listened to this radio station that played that music so I could catch up.
Yeah. And I got a couple other. I bought seasons 1 through 4 of Flash, seasons 1 through 3 of Supergirl.
The good seasons.
They were $5 a piece, which was great. John Barry's Somewhere in Time.
Oh, John Barry of the James Bond series?
Yeah. And then Somewhere in Time is Christopher Reeve and what's her hit?
Can you believe a penny screwed that whole thing up?
I know, it's so bizarre. Also, did you know Danny Elfman scored the first Mission Impossible?
I did, and I had to watch that movie twice because it was very confusing.
It's actually a pretty good movie. The thing I love about the Mission Impossible series, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, Mark, but they get better. Like every film got better.
Yeah, there's not been a.
It's like a crescendo. I've never seen a film. I'm like it, and Tom Cruise is nuts, but I gotta say, like James Bond hasn't had as good a record as Mission Impossible.
No, you're right. And the 2 movies that McQuarrie has filmed, I think, are just insane. So
yeah. The other 2 records I got were there's a limited edition of Galaxy Quest. Huh? Anyone like Galaxy Quest?
I do. Sigourney Weaver at her oldest and cutest.
Oh my gosh! And also, lest we forget. I mean, by Grandfather's Hammer. What a savings.
Sorry,
not good stuff. Anyway, I got tons of music I need to get through. And I also, did you know the Gorillaz had a new album out?
No way, I did not know that.
Yeah, it just was released last Tuesday, I think, maybe.
Do we know who the Gorillaz are? I mean,
oh yeah, they're a bunch of cartoons.
Yeah, what? No, no. I've had a cough recently because of the allergies. How about you? You got something?
No, it's just leftover COVID.
Oh, damn it.
But Cracker Island is their new album, and I don't know if you know anything about it, but it's loaded with guest stars.
Yeah, check that out.
You gotta check it out. Stevie Nicks sings on it.
Oh, she's great.
I'm not even kidding you. So Bad Bunny, Stevie Nicks, Adaleo Montoya, Thundercat, Tame Impala, Kevin Parker, Booty Brown, and Beck, all on the new Gorillaz album. And by the way, I love Demon Days. I love the original Gorillaz album. I love Plastic Beach. This album is a little bit more down tempo, I would say. It's like super chill, like you can work to it. Really, really cool. Recorded in London and Los Angeles. It's their 8th studio album. And you got to check it out. I just absolutely adored it. I think for me, if you have to rate it, it's 10 out of 10. It's that good. It's a great album. So we've been flipping that on purple vinyl for the last week. So
purple vinyl, what does that mean?
Well, it's vinyl and it's purple.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
I thought you had a special team of people that you meet up with. It's Team Purple Vinyl, and you listen.
So there's like there's a special color vinyl for the indie labels. So my local record store sold it. It's on purple vinyl. You can get a black vinyl if you want it. I also just bought Big Star. You know anything about Big Star?
Nothing.
So Big Star, #1 album. Chatters, tell me about Big Star. You guys have to know about this.
Now, I got to see Dog Star in concert. Do you know the The bass guitar player in Dog Star?
No, but I know Dark Star, the film by John Carpenter.
Dog Star, bass guitar player was Keanu Reeves.
Oh. Well, just so you know, so we're caught up. Big Star was released in 1972. Spring of 1972. So it's older than I am. It'll be 51 years old in April.
Oh wow.
It's an old album, but anyway, it's considered one of the most influential rock albums of all time.
Huh.
Yeah. So critics praise it as it's got crazy vocal harmonies and excellent songcraft, but it had terrible distribution in the United States, and yet it's considered one of the most influential rock records of all time. If you haven't checked it out, it's Big Star, and there's going to be a new record store day release of it in May on colored vinyl. If you're into that thing, I don't care for colored vinyl. I would actually just prefer to have the black vinyl. Do you know why?
I don't know why.
Well, because have you ever bought like a white vinyl record? You can't tell if there's any scratches in it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It's really hard to see. So I prefer black vinyl because it's like, okay, I know what I'm getting. I know if there's any flaws. And so I just bought it recently. Anyway, guys, check it out. It's super, super cool. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine who passed away almost a year ago now, introduced me to this record. He's like, Adam, have you ever heard this record? I'm like, no, I've never heard of it. He's like, this is one of the most influential records. Okay, whatever. Well, let's do it. It's really, really, really amazing. Anyway, Big Star, check it out. Number one record, it's called, which is kind of funny because I don't think it was ever number one. But you guys gotta check it out.
Check it out, guys. Looks like Metropolis has now joined us. He wants us to restart the show.
Oh, from the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to do that. I press this button all the time. Here we go.
Live from KOYR Studios.
I think no, that's fine.
Okay.
You gotta pull the trigger.
I thought you were gonna run the whole thing, but that worked out.
I was actually thinking we were gonna run the whole thing too, because I couldn't figure out. It's like, how do you turn this goddamn thing off?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, do you remember when we used to have to do shows by ourselves?
Right, we didn't have. Well, that was a whole season where we would call Dan, but he wouldn't answer.
Oh shit! Should we call Dan?
I mean, I guess we could try.
Okay.
Can you do that with Skype? Yeah, of course, right?
Yeah, I can. I can figure out how to do it. Well, we could do it with Google.
All right, let's see
what
we
could
happens.
do with our. You think he'll pick up?
Oh, that's right. We did it with Google back then. Yeah. Remember that when Google had a way to stream shit? Oh man.
Yeah, Google Voice. Let's try calling him. I wonder. Do you have his number handy?
I don't. I don't have my phone. It's still charging. Back when I told you it was dead. So
here, let me look it up. So yeah, this ought to be good. One of the chatters will be like, "It's blah 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 blah." It'd be hilarious. So Mark, give a little background on Dan, because we haven't. Dan was our surprise guest at the end of the show last year.
Right, and he was our regular guest. Our regular co-host.
Well, he was a co-host.
First season.
He was like my co-host when we started the show.
Right, for the whole first season, and then at the second season he stopped showing up, but wouldn't tell us that he wasn't going to show up.
Or he'd show up late.
Yeah, did he show up late? I don't know.
Which was really frustrating. And then he'd complain about the tools. Be like, "Where's the show notes?" I'm like, "Man, Dan, I emailed them to you." But he just wouldn't listen. Yeah. Oh, we have a couple other voicemails. We have a lot. Holy shit! There's a whole bunch in there.
Are they new?
Oh. Okay. Actually, we have a voicemail. I'm gonna play. I'll play this voicemail.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. This I can't even believe this. I missed this. All right.
Thank you for calling 612-548-GAME. This is Arcade Radio. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, this message is for Brian.
Oh, we've heard that.
Ah.
That's from December. That's no fun.
There's
Anyway,
no
if you want to call,
on these?
by the
What
way,
kind
you
of
guys
damn
can call
voicemail?
or text. You can text this line.
That's true.
Yeah. It's what is the number? 612-548-GAME. That's 4263. Go ahead and text us right now. If you want to say something funny or mean, just text us.
That's right. Thanks for listening on the double R's. Oh wait, no wait.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Not yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, what's this one? Let's listen to this one. MMC. Fudumo, our record show 612 may be affected. We need to pay somebody a bunch of money, Mark. It says we need to pay somebody a bunch of money.
For what?
I don't know. What were we doing? We're gonna call Dan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's
try it out.
Let's see if he picks up. Okay.
Can we hear a ring, or is it silent while it's dialing?
Oh.
It's not. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Here we go.
Is he in the UK? I heard it.
I know. What if his wife picks up?
Are you dialing his house phone?
Hi, this is Dan.
Hello, Dan. This is Adam Coyer. How are you?
Oh, what's going on? You got a new number?
Yeah. This is the Arcade Radio phone number.
You're live, Dan.
You're live on the show.
What show?
On Arcade Radio.
What?
What's that?
Well, let me tell you. It's a little show.
Who's this?
This is my name is Bartholomew Johnson.
This is the DPS.
Oh, also,
are you calling about the thing?
Guess what?
Are you calling about the Craigslist? Is this about the Craigslist thing?
It is about the Craigslist thing.
I like that.
Are you free next week? Also, by the way,
I'm available.
How big is the penis?
I'm available. I'm not free.
Oh, you know what? I did find some Cloak and Dagger manuals. You want to get together?
I would, but I sold my Cloak and Dagger.
What?
No!
Are you
Yes,
kidding?
I did. And I did something. Don't tell anybody on the radio this.
Okay.
Okay.
I bought a Stern pinball machine.
You bought which one?
Nice.
Mandalorian Premium.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, Mandalorian! You must have got a discount on that because they've been out for a while. Sweet.
I did some trading.
Okay, so tell me what you think of it.
Tell me what?
Tell me what you think of it.
Give a review.
Give
it's
us
in a
review.
box. I'm waiting on the topper.
It came in a box.
Okay.
Yeah.
He unwrapped it. It was a pinball machine.
No. It's in the box.
Wait,
oh my God! Are you going to keep it new in the box?
Oh, give me a break. Are you not opening it till next season? What's going on?
No, until I get the topper for it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Tell
not
me about.
It was back ordered.
Okay. Tell us about the topper.
It's cool.
Oh, I like
Too
cool.
for what it is.
It's what it is. We totally broadsided. I gotta say, Dan, thanks for picking up the phone because you didn't have to do that. It was really nice.
Well, I wouldn't have if I known it was you.
Oh man, see, we have to call him from a different number every time.
It didn't say Adam or Mark or Brian, so I was like,
I gotta tell you, Dan, we should do breakfast. Like you, me, and Mark, we should go have breakfast. What do you think?
I'll fly in.
It's gonna be hard. He's in Texas.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Well, then okay.
Yeah, and we'll fly and we'll fly him in, and we'll go to like Crystal VFW.
Yeah.
Okay. It's random, but
seems
sure.
a little fruity, but...
I'm game.
They have great food. They have Bloody Marys. It'll be a great time.
I'm having a White Russian right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Wait, no.
Is that politically incorrect? Are they Caucasians now? I don't know what they're called.
Call it a Ukrainian Russian. It's okay.
I'm having a bourbon, which is empty, and I'm looking to refill it pretty soon here.
That's very nice.
Dan,
like the sound of that.
I want to say, fantastic to talk to you again on the show. Will you come back on the show and join us for an episode? This is our final season, by the way. We're done after this season.
No, say it
Yeah.
isn't so.
Okay.
Why would you do that? You're gonna have a lot of disappointed people.
Well, yeah, our two. Remember when we started, Dan? There was 2 people listening to this show.
I think it was one person. It's that. Yeah.
It was
a while
me.
ago.
It was me.
You've grown it quite well.
Yeah. So we were just talking. We're gonna try to get Alcorn on the show this season. We're gonna try. We have all kinds of guests. We're gonna try to get on.
That's awesome.
By the way, we had the guy who made Food Fight on last week. It was so good.
Oh,
He was
Food
very
Fight.
nice.
No, there's a game I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, and who knew that it was done on a 68,000 processor? We found all this really interesting stuff last week. It was really fun. It was good. He's a total nerd, and he likes
Wizard.
He likes Scotch, which is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of wizardry back then in the 80s with these arcade games.
I'm not naming your wife or your daughter's name, but how are they doing?
Excellent. My wife is sitting right next to me knitting.
Oh,
Scarf.
Socks for my Christmas present.
Scarf.
Oh, scarf. Sorry. Yeah.
To
Scarf.
go with hat that
Oh.
I got previous.
Nice. Fantastic.
Tell her I said
Daughter's
hi.
doing great. Thanks for asking.
When are you uncrating that Mandalorian? I'm going to come over and play it.
I'm not. It's just sitting there it's 300 and some pounds. I'm intimidated to move it.
I'll help you.
Oh, free labor.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'm as good as shoving things downstairs as anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam's a
Better
bottom.
up.
You know.
Getting it up the stairs is another question, but I can push it downstairs like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm. Especially in a box.
Okay, who's got your cloak and dagger?
Well, I think it's on the open market. I sold it to a flipper.
Oh,
well,
no.
Maybe I'll sell the manuals to your flipper.
Well, I think he was pretty happy with the black and white PDF that I just printed out.
I can't
Real
believe
quick.
that you actually. I mean, you destroyed a perfectly defender for that thing, and then you got rid of it.
Thrill of the hunt, and then it's over.
So is this Mandalorian meant to fill that void, or what's going on?
Does it what?
Is the Mandalorian meant to fill the void of Cloak and Dagger, or what?
Well, I'm going to give you an unpopular opinion, as this is the last season. Hopefully people don't call in after this and burn the place down, but after a big part of the collection for me was for my daughter, so that her and her friends would come over and play all the games, right?
Yeah.
So basement full of these games are all restored. They're nice looking. They all turn on.
Sure.
She doesn't play them. So then her friends, we get an air hockey table for like $200. They sit and play air hockey all night and look at the arcade games. So I thought, well, I better thin the herd a little bit. And she does play pinball. So I thought, well, I got someone that's chomping at the bit to do a trade.
You're a good dad. You're a good dad.
You gotta take care of your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids, Dan.
You do.
That I know of.
Well, that's true.
Oh, wait, Mark knows that story.
What? I mean,
I hear him in the background.
Can you hear me, Dan? Hello?
He's smiling. All right, Dan, I want to say, hey, thanks for being on the show tonight. And, well, dang it. Let's have breakfast anyway. I won't bring in, I don't have a Mandalorian manual, but let's get together.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. It's good to hear from you. We'll talk to you soon.
Say hi to everybody else.
All right, we'll do.
Bye.
Good night. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
So nice. He could not hear me, I guess.
I think that's. I'm not sure we've gotten that to work before, but hopefully everybody else heard because I played it through.
I'm glad that worked out because I spilled beer on my laptop. And the whole time I'm like, I'm not going to disconnect while I'm doing this, but so far so good. It's time to get the shrink tubing, hair dryer out.
Hey, do we have anything to unbox tonight? Because we could do an unboxing.
I do not have anything near me or anywhere.
I have a food fight, but that's no fun because we did that already.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I have this. Oh, we could unbox one of these.
What's in there? Oh, the Donkey Kong. Nice.
I don't have to play the bumper for this, do I?
No, you can just go for it.
So I have this.
Your cat's just doing an amazing stretch. I don't know if you can see him, but
this is an unopened
Donkey Kong
of Donkey Kong cards from 1982.
Oh my God!
We should open them.
Why not open one?
All right.
Here we go. How long has it been? So, let's do the math. It's been 41 years of it not being opened.
Yeah, this is an old pack. Oh, there's gum in here too. Would you dare me to eat the gum?
No, I've done that.
You've done it? It's not good.
Yeah, you might get diarrhea.
Okay, let's do. We're gonna do this. This could be bad.
Okay.
So here we have a pack of Donkey Kong cards from 1982.
Okay.
Or 81, maybe? I can't even read right now. Anyway, they've never been opened, so we're going to... The gum
if you're gentle enough, you can put it back together.
The gum is still in here.
Oh, my God.
Here we have a piece of the gum. Oh my God, it's broken into pieces.
Delicious.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can do it.
You can do it. Just if it starts to go powdery, do you have a place to put it? Like, is there a towel next to you or something?
There's a garbage can over there.
Nothing. Okay, fine.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Seems dry. Nope, it's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, nasty. The team, man. Wow.
I'm probably gonna die. What the heck?
Wow. I don't even.
My dog is like, "What are you eating?"
I want some.
Okay. Oh my God. Do not eat the gum and 40-year-old gum. Oh my God. Yeah, the chatter's like, well, duh. Okay, so here's the cards.
Okay.
There's game cards, rub-off game cards in here.
Oh, wow. Like the lottery.
Yeah. Let's see if we can rub them off.
Uh-oh.
All right, we got... So, scratch these little scratch-offs. Yeah, they don't scratch off.
Oh, it's been too long.
It turns out that they're, like, impervious to scratching.
Darn. What else is there?
There's two of those. And,
okay.
And, oh, there's some stickers. Oh, there's 3 scratch-offs. They're all Donkey Kong levels. I'm sure you'd win nothing.
Dang it.
Okay, there's... Oh, I recognize this one. Let's nail Donkey Kong. It's a sticker.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's pretty cool. Okay, and then this one, which is Keep Moving, also Donkey Kong sticker. Oh, I like that one too, don't you?
I like the dots.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. And then this last one, which is, it says, I'm ape over Donkey Kong. And it says,
The Brave Carpenter.
You drive me bananas. Yeah, it says The Brave Carpenter.
Is that 2 separate stickers?
It is 2 separate stickers.
Oh, I see. Nice.
I think I might make a mug out of this. This is really cool.
That would be neat.
I did make a mug out of this one because I opened a set of these before, but I have a mug with this guy on it, which is pretty cool.
Let's nail Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, but you don't have a nail. You just have a hammer. But okay, that's good.
Oh my gosh, that gum is so awful. It will not leave my mouth.
I'm telling you, you're giving me Voyager season 7 vibes.
Oh.
Remember I told you I had the popcorn from season 1 and I kept it.
Oh.
It was like microwave popcorn, and I was like, okay, when the last episode of Voyager airs, I'll pop this popcorn, and I did it, and it had become putrid, but I didn't know that because it's microwave popcorn. So.
Hey, did I tell you that I watched all of Voyager last year?
Like you watched it from beginning to end?
Yeah, I've never seen.
I know I've missed some.
I had never watched.
You hadn't seen any of it? What?
Yeah. Well, it came. So it was one of UPN's launch shows.
Right.
So I did watch a little bit of the first and second season, and I thought, well, this is dumb. I'm not going to watch it because it's stupid. And I watched it. I was really quite impressed. Nice. I thought they did a really good show, a really great job with that show. And if you haven't seen Voyager from beginning to end, and you're looking for some classic Star Trek Next Generation era Star Trek, check it. I mean, it's a good show.
How did you do that? Like, did you set up a day that you like to watch like a few episodes, or how did that happen?
I just started binging it because it's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I see.
So I'd watch an episode a night, sometimes 2, and I had a great time watching it. And it was partly because of Picard, because there were some callbacks to 7 of 9. So I kind of was like, okay, maybe I should watch Voyager so I know what's going on there exactly, you know. And so I watched Picard last season. When it was finished, I was like, okay, all of Voyager's on, Paramount Plus. I have no excuse, so why not? I'm going to check it out.
All right.
And I really liked it. I was shocked at how much I liked it. So, anyway, if you're jonesing for some Trek, you should check it out.
Metropolis says the guys who played Paris and Kim have a recap podcast where they go over each episode.
Oh, I would love to see that. I would
that
love
would be
to
awesome.
see that. Both those guys are great. Paris, what the hell is that guy's name? He's got like 3 names. What's his name,
Right.
Chatters? Tom Paris. Played by... Yeah, it's played by Robert Duncan McNeil.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
Anyway, he's done a ton of stuff. And actually, have you seen the new show with what is it called? It's called for crying out loud. Like my brain is just fried here. Who played Wash on Firefly?
God, I don't remember.
I
know the guy. The
Alan
blonde guy.
Tudyk.
Oh, Tudyk was that guy. Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk, and he has a new show, and it's been out for a couple of years now. It's called. Well, come on, chatters! You guys help me out here. I can't believe this. It's an Emmy-nominated show. This is terrible. Like somebody's listening to the podcast right now, going, this
Worst podcast ever.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Resident Alien.
Oh, I see.
Resident Alien, and it's a sci-fi show. It's by SYFI. It's not just a science fiction show. But anyway, Alan Tudyk is hilarious in that show. It's an Emmy-nominated show. It's going to be in its 3rd season, I believe, coming up.
Nice.
And it's anyway. I don't know how that all ties back to Voyager, but you got to watch both those shows.
Nice, I will do that.
And he's 1 year older than me. I mean, were you born? And also, he was born in El Paso.
I was born in 1969. I was born on the same day as the Dog Whisperer. And Jack Black was born the day after me.
Really?
Yes, in the same year and everything. So we get together every year and we use these little marks that we have, these birthmarks. We touch them, and then no, we don't. We don't do that.
I love a Jack Black. He was on the Tonight Show recently. Did you see that?
I don't know. Was that the one where he was playing the little toy?
Yeah.
Yes, that one's a good one.
It's great. Was that recent?
I think it's within the last 2 years. So. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like a Saxaboom or something.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a Fisher Price toy or something. It came up.
Yeah, it's really great, and the whole band joins in. It's perfect.
It's from 2018. So.
Oh my God. 5 years? No.
I know. Oh.
See, the problem is he doesn't age much because he has like. Oh.
He does though. Have you seen him? He's given up.
I mean, what's funny is that I think he recently shot a video where he's in a Superman costume. He still looks about the same.
Yeah. So I've started growing this facial hair.
Yeah, you should keep it going.
And he has grown his to the plate. It's beyond Santa.
It's magnificent.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked this is coming in this well. I've never grown my facial hair this long ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never.
Yeah, see how it can go. Now, I use sports clips. They will shape it and keep it like very nice and neat.
Oh.
Instead of you're having to improvise.
Yeah.
You can go to a pro. I don't know if you use sports clips or not, but it's pretty neat.
I've been cutting my own hair now since COVID.
Oh, I see.
So this all.
Well, they're not too dirty at the sports clips, so I mean,
this is
I'm
all
gonna give
natural.
Right.
I trim it myself. This is like I woke up this morning with this hairdo.
Shut up.
Actually, I did. I didn't do shit with my hair today.
I mean, I showered last night, and I did wet my hair, but that's because it's cut in the shape that I want it. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to do that. Yeah. And we've digressed. Now we've probably lost chatters because they're like, what the fuck?
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, we may have to wrap the show up soon because I may have to hit the bathroom.
You know
Sorry,
what? It's 9
There's
o'clock.
nobody to back me up.
We don't really have any much going on tonight. I just want to say, hey, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. This has been the Arcade. Are we going to do an outro?
You always do the outro.
Okay.
You got to hit the button before you start reading.
Oh. Well, okay. So I'm not going to read anything.
It's improvising. That's how we do the outro.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to say thanks for listening into the double R's. This has been Arcade Radio. Oh, yeah. This is like vintage Arcade Radio.
Nice. Check out our website, RcadeRadio.com. That's RCADE radio.com for all of our social and media swag links.
Yeah. And we got to say, you don't have to do jack to listen to the show anymore because this is the last season. We don't give a crap. But if you want to listen and call text us at 612-548 game. We'd love it. 4263 612-548-4263. Text us.
Are you enjoying the show?
I am.
Pick up some Arcade Radio swag before we're off the air at arcaderadio.creator-spring.com.
Yeah, we don't even know if that works, but you can check it out.
It does.
And also, I'd say subscribe to our Twitch channel, but you don't have to subscribe. You can just follow us. You don't have to actually subscribe. Just follow us. There's no charge if you follow. If you subscribe, great. And if you're an Amazon subscriber, we get money, I guess. But
money.
I've never seen even $1. I've never even sent a quarter. It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, that's fine. If you like what you're hearing,
it's totally free. The show's totally free.
Exactly. But if you do like what you're hearing, consider dropping a 5-star review on Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you consume our podcast.
That's it. Tonight's gonna be. This is it. We're done. This is gonna be it.
We did it.
Yep. And also, we'll see you next week because actually next week we're gonna have another show.
Nice.
Which I think will be a lot of fun. Because we have a lot of fun on the show.
That's right.
And also, we should talk to our friends about an after party next week. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? Let's go onto the Discord and
we haven't
play
done
fart
that
sounds.
We haven't done that in a while.
No.
Yeah. So right now, if you have Discord, there is an after show channel, and you can come in and harass Proc and Voices FYC. So check it out. There's an Arcade Radio channel. And do we have a link to that? Can somebody put that link in the chat? Because I'm sure lots of people would like to jump in there after the show to hang out and talk.
I think if you
arcade
search
shit.
for Arcade Radio with the R at the beginning, you'll find it.
Yeah, you will find it if you do that. Otherwise, watch for the link in the chat. I think Voices FYC is in charge of that thing. It's been good to have you on the show tonight. This has been an Arcade Radio Guerrilla Podcast production.
Yeah!
And I don't know. It's time for a little Time's Up.
Time's up.
Just kick that bass. Part of the song that gets sexy.
oh, 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 oh.